Hey, what's up, students? Mr. Nation, hello to my players. Welcome to the NayFul podcast. Episode number 10. I am here with Mr. Andile Siko, a well-known Tanzania businessman. He's a father, he's a poet. Let me call him this year.
Traditional setting.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I fully handle business, John.
It tries for after business.
Okay.
In a income. So yeah.
Yeah, that's why the city business.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Unjani bhuti?
Ndiyaphila khona nami khona kunjani ko?
Kuhle nakumbhuti wami. But ngiqale ndithi inkosi manje. I think dayithetha kudala lento yoba ndiyafuna siyenze le way. Ndazama imigudu ke ndizama imigudu. Yeah, but we are finally here and I wanted it to be like this. Yabo. Ndifunanga into ndifuna bashonge ndo. Yabo. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for coming through, man. Otherwise, all right. You're getting right.
No, everything is good.
Okay.
Everything is good. Yeah.
Sure. Think so. The question is, yeah. I'll call question.
No, you can ask anything.
Anything. All right. Okay. Sure. I think must start with childhood, yeah, before we get to the juice and so on and so on.
Yeah.
So, uzalelwe Tanzania.
Yes. Yeah. Born and bred in Tanzania. Let me start by saying one. Igama lam lokubheka ndingu-Andile. I hear that you speak English.
Okay.
Uzandixolela ke ndizasixuba-xuba kuba ndithanda ungena kakhulu esintwini.
Sure.
Yes. Igama lam lokubheka ndingu-Andile. Ifane nguSiko.
Okay.
Ezezweni ndingudlamini ujama kasijadu fakade ingxube noboya.
Okay.
Okhayelo goduka lisetshulumnqa kwaSandile inhloko ndiyifihla apha eMdantsane.
Okay.
Born and bred eMdantsane njengoba nditshilo.
Sure.
Ndingunyana katholekile iduna utholekile ozalwa ngoNtuku, uNtuku ozalwa ngoXenxe, uXenxe ozalwa ngoRhubusha. Madibambe nje kule ndawo.
Okay.
When it comes to the part of introduction, yes, I'm born and bred eMdantsane. Ndizalelwe up kwa-NU2.
Okay.
Yes, and then in my teen years, I had to move ndiyohlala kwa-NU12. So I understand many people will know me from NU12
Okay.
before.
Yeah.
Ngokuthi abantu ngwaka-12. No.
Sure.
Ndizalelwe apha and then early teens kwanyazeka wandimuvele ngapha ya kwa-NU12.
Okay, sure. So between the ages, mhlawumbe sithi ukuzalwa kwakho until mhlawumbe 12 to 15 years, ungathi bungumntana onjani?
I've always been an obedient child. I've always been a quiet, obedient child. Andizalelwanga kanye ndikhulelanga kwemeko ezimnandi ncekasane njengabanye abantwana babonke. So ebinenzeka loo nto leyo ndibe ngumuntu othobela indawo endikuyo ngelo xesha ndikuyo because it became about survival in most cases at a very young age. So I had to find ways of survival. Ndikhule kumakhulu kakhulu more than my parents. Not that about why samphangela in my kitchen back then, so I was that person who I managed my kitchen. Exposed to alcohol at a young age because my parents were drinking. Okay. So to be exposed to those things at a very young age and abuse as well. So nendlala if I may, because that's how I got to this fundis baisha. Makazama indlela survivor. Ayakwana this thing of thinking that parents will always be there. Yinto engekhoyo nje qhale. So yeah, bengumuntu othobe emere kule ndawo ndikuyo ngalo xesha. So
yeah, sure. Eskela ufunde apha kwathi wayaka 12 or?
Yes, I started eMzingisi Lower Primary School. From eMzingisi ndayofunda eFunulwazi Higher Primary School. From eFunulwazi I went straight to then kwakusathiwa iMesatywa ke ngoku ndayofunda eMesatywa. Which later changed to Eric Mtonga.
Okay.
Yes. Ulapho ndogqibezela khona secondary school yam.
Okay. Pa esikolweni mase kuba kwezanto zobana uxa ungumntana kuthiwe ufundela uba yintoni? Usithi ufundela uba yintoni wena?
Very difficult question. I wanted to be a doctor.
Okay.
My childhood dream was to become a doctor. And then later on I found out by ndiyakuthanda uthetha.
Sure.
So why not become a lawyer?
Okay.
You know? I thought, okay, I'll just become a lawyer because I think I can do it. You know?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, indaba zokhula. You know, I always say to the young people of today, kumnandi namhlanje, because I believe back then, TEFSA, if I've got it right, yeah, it could be bursaries, and then today there's NSFAS.
Okay.
So there's a lot of opportunities for mna makafunda. So kuthi zazingekho. So it was a question of your parents having money.
Yeah.
So I was just only told one thing. My dreams zange zihoywe, the only thing ebalekile bathatha ibhaji ufake into ID, uthatha ibhaji amafuna umsebenzi. So yeah.
Okay, so i-guest yam episode 10 lona ne.
Yeah.
So i-guest yam previous, which is uSisonke. uSisonke wawu involved kakhulu kwikwaya. Yeah. So iqale uphi kwaye uka12 okanye ulapha?
No, in U12. Most of the things, hence in city abantu abaninzi banondazela ka12 nyane, because
Sure.
when I passed to standard 5 back then up eFunulwazi, I had to move kuba isikolo nasifumana eMesatywa, and I was 12.
Okay.
So I mean umntu quiet on Gianna, and then I move. So she abantu abaninzi bengandazi even on this side. So I started most things kwela cala in U12, getting involved. Back then I think ixesha lengcenezelo lasibanga masimanyane kakhulu. So we had to find choirs, like izinto ezinvolvayo youth gatherings and stuff like that. So that's when I got to develop the love of music, even poetry as well.
Oh yeah, because ndikhule mna kusithiwa esifihlweni awuvela udondoluke esifihlweni. Esifihlweni kuthi kusathiwa umfundisi kuthiwa kuzawunikela umfundisi. And icaba one dreads boss ngezo zikhathi. Yeah. Uvela usijiji dreads.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Ndiyimbongo Mthonyama. So uvakalelo yinto ebakhona xa uyimbongi kwindawo enabantu abadibene ngomoya omnye. Ukubana kumnandi konwatyiwe, lo moyo lonwabo ungawudibanisa ngamagama wena mbongi uzobe. Kuba kuyinhlungu ikwakuwe lixanduva lakho wona ngimbongi kuthi uyizobe imeko ukwazi nolungisa inhliziyo zabantu. So I was always that kind of a person wherever I am, starting from the early age of 13. As early as 13 I was danibonge emaholweni komasasadukashe when the gatherings. Yeah, I mean I've praised the likes of Tatu Mandela, I've praised the likes of Tata Jacob Zuma.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Omama noSimopara indlela baninzi nje.
Sure. Sport or focus emculweni, so you didn't play.
No. I was involved in sport. As a person okhulele apha kwathu, boxing is our sport.
Okay.
Abantu abaninzi bayamazi uDr Mtya, like uDr Mtya wayehlala kwindlu yesihlanu usuka apha kum ekhaya apha kwathu. So sonke we were forced to go to boxing. Umfana okhulele kula area. Noma uye waya kubhola kayo later on, but you started in boxing. So at an early age of 8 years, I was already in the ring already, boxing. Ndabuya ndafika naka 12 I started boxing phakathi koTata Sinyabi uRapet. We did some boxing there and there, but I didn't go that far with the boxing because honestly ndingayithandi. So dayeka nje sithubeni.
Aphela kwisparing kanye you've
No, I went as far as 8 fights. Amateur, but then I don't like
record libi.
No, lihle kakhulu. I had only one loss. I mean, I had only one loss, and then umfana wase, I don't remember his name, but then umfana wase Cholum naye umfana wakhona. Even bethele lalini yami kanye. And I never liked it after that. Well, the chapter on the Amazon phambili ejonga iyandibetha le. I decided to quit, and then esikolweni ke later on when they saw my body, I had a huge body. I was like 9 feet. Sure. I remember this day nandiye ebaleni, and then ndakhululela umfana isikipha singaphansi kum, and the teacher was like, unjena kanti come here. Ngerabhini from today. No, sendiyazi irabhi ndayiqala ngolo hlobo. Yeah, nalapho ndadlala 2 to 3 years, and then I was done with sport.
Okay. Then so it started as boxing, and then rugby.
Yes.
Then wavele wayeka altogether.
Yeah, I mean I just became that guy, just like I'm a fan. In your 12, if you have noticed in the past years, into ephakamisa insimbi has been into enkulu kakhulu in that area. Like, so we developed London leyo xa basiphakamisa zinsimbi that's to keep healthy.
Okay.
Otherwise, there's no sport involved.
Oh, sure. Okay. So ikhona lanto xa umncinci kuthiwa bana uthi andibawela abantwana by6.
Yeah.
Yabo. How many kids did you want wena? Because umncinci. And then how many kids did you end up having?
Honestly, between me and you, I wanted 13 children.
You?
I wanted 13 children. My father, has got 12.
Okay.
Has got 12, and to maybe the women out there, because it might sound like it disrespect to them or whatever the thing is, but I wanted 13 children. I wanted to be like
Okay.
I wanted to excel. Like I'm that person who trying to excel in everything that I do. So I wanted to be at least 13 to make sense, because even if I die, I'll be buried by my children, by my 13 children.
Okay.
So by 13. So I mean, I've always loved the idea of having so many children around.
But okay, kule 12 ka tata, iyavana yonke into right?
Yeah, I'll say so. Yes, we don't see each other often. Yeah,
Okay,
we don't see each other often, because kule 12 is 6 kamama. Yeah, which is emchatweni, and then luckily for yena kutata, what he did better is that ube nabanana by 5, komnye umuntu oyi-1 ecaleni again.
So enye iyavana igroup iyavana as well.
Ziyavana zonke. We visit each other. We are those people but wena mhlawumbe sithi kakhulu, but uyakwazi uba kuthiwa manje masidibaneni ngosikhumuleni ekudala, uyakwazi to do those gatherings. Yeah. Imnandi ngolo hlabelo, otherwise omnye nakafowunayo mntasekhaya ndikhona ke ngoku, because bangabana busy. I think he's very lucky ngolo hlabelo. But I ended up not having that much, unfortunately. And I wanted that 13.
Okay.
Currently I've got 6.
Sure.
I've got 6 currently. And getting no cause with incredible.
Usaqhuba.
I cannot say incredible. Honestly, I don't know, because I think the thing in because as you grow, you get to realize, but normal, this thing does not happen financially. I should be stopping bad, because I wanted a boy, so I had to pursue a boy all the way.
Okay.
So I got one boy now. So
Sure. Okay. Ufuna xa ugqibile ubeka izandla welisele
ndinalo mnqweno yakwengoku ubana ndiyandifunda izinto napha ebomini. I feel like, okay, I cannot force the boy, because bangabantwana beli xesha, so these zinto zobuncibi nantoni, they don't understand as much as us understand that, and we know i-significance yayo into. So
yeah. Okay, so a lot of people know you from ubuncibi, and a lot of people know you for umngambula.
Yes.
Is there any other business that you do except for these two?
No.
Or strictly these two?
Strictly these two.
So, okay, umngambula starting, asithi ubuncibi buqale nini?
Ubuncibi buqale around the year 2000. I think around the year 2000. I was very young, very thin. I mean, I'm huge now. Look at me. I was young and thin. Ndineza dreadlocks. Sencinci ke neza dreadlocks. Ndingumfana odelekileyo kakhulu. Even nabantu ngosebesiva kuba kukho lo mfana kucaba hayibo wencibe enkulu encinci eyaziwa ingcibe enkulu encinci eyaziwayo. So abantu abefika bamdelele kwalonto bafikele kuba, no, we are here for your father. Wanted to know nize kum. Masifuna akho encibi. No, nifuna mna.
Okay.
I'm the person you're looking for. And abantu first omnye ndakwazi umkanayo ngondihamba nayo emotweni yakhe ndisakuseya kuloo ndawo. Ndifanisa uba kandithembanga. Ndiyamva nje umuntu ndiyamona ngoba umoya yakhe akakhululekanga. Uzawuqala ukhululeka sendigqibile athi kwethini. Ube ngaqondi ubana yabona bengicimba izawuthi uthi uyaphosisa.
Yeah.
I mean, I started at a very young age. I think I was the only youngest surgeon at the time, because when I started I was only 19, 20. So I was still young, and yayinqabile lonto kakhulu back then. Yobakho kwencibi ininzi ngoku, but back then it was not into enkulu. And ndifikela phakathi kodata abadala bodwa, otata unoJokwana, uba uMajola, ingotata abadala bodwa incibi zazikhona. So yeah.
Then how many years did you? I think I would like to think, in my understanding, because I go look every day.
Yes.
Go look up a season.
Yes.
So now, I think ifikelele apho into yobana mawuvule enye business.
Yeah. One of the things that I promised myself at a very young age is that asozendiphangela.
Okay.
Andandla ngongxolisa abantu abadala when I say that ucimba uzawutya ntoni funeka uye mlungwini. I don't see this. And honestly, when I'm asked these questions, ndandingazi impendulo zayo, but okay, andiyazi namanzi awenza njani, but andiyiboni mani le nto lena. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. So unfortunately, no one ever forced me. Sasinikwa nento bathathile ayile kaqalento i-ID I did once, I think Yandex I'm not gonna do this again.
Yeah.
So around those years of 99 2000 was a developer lendo bana yokolus. I
Okay.
started it and made some money. I'm like, okay, I can make money out of this. You see, but unfortunately it's seasonal. Then what do I do? Well, pakati, the survivor njani, you know. I think I started by doing izinto. I started by selling amaqadi.
Okay.
Yeah, if one would remember, nantengisa amagwinya ngaserika mntonga, that I was very popular for amagwinya kakhulu, ndathengisa amagwinya. Andingumntu ocekisayo, andingumuntu onento ethile athi andinokwazi uyenza into. If that is going to put food on my table, I go and do it.
Yeah.
So ndathengisa amagwinya ngaserika mntonga, and it was a success. It was a success. NgoJune abantu bebe-understand futhi ngoJune that because beningapheleli nje ngela xesha ukolusa bolusa qonpheni bajikele.
Okay.
So I spend a lot of time ehlathini kakhulu, and then ubuya kwami ndibuye ndiqhubeke ngamagwinya am.
Okay.
And then around 2007 ndawayeka amagwinya, ndathenga iphela. So I decided, okay, fine, I've got some money. Let me buy iphela. Ngexesha ndibuyile ndizawurangisha and then find a way, njalo. Hey, ndamana ndiwaluza along the way and stuff like that. And then in 2012.
Sure.
The idea started in 2010. After 2010, I decided, man, in fact, there was that feeling, man, I can do this. I like this, and I can do this. I think I can do this. I want to do this, in fact. Approach the guys, but chita, masenze lendo, man. I think I see it as a business. Mama, we cannot do that. Hey, much yens. That thing, unfortunately, in 2012, I lost two of my brothers.
Okay.
Omnyengo February and the other one in March, same year. So kulowesibini ngoMarch kwakungekho mali yomncwaba. So I had a car, a Honda enandiyithanda gqitha emhlophe enhle. So I had to sell my car, to for uba kuzongcwatywa umkhulu.
Okay.
Used the money and with the last 100 rand. The last 100 rand left, I bought intloko yenkomo to start the business eMnqambulo. That's when the Mnqambulo thing kickstarted on the 1st of April 2012.
Yeah. Okay. And then I think nandinzima ne abantu underestimate when it comes to business. It kumnandi xa iqala yabo, and then iyakhula, and then some other people you have to let them go.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first time ugxotha umuntu?
Yeah. It's never, especially a person you started something with.
Okay.
Because there are people who start with, but as you go, obviously, we don't see the future the same way. As boni phambili ngokufanayo sesong, but you end up saying, okay. And we discuss with this person, my friend, if you're going to move forward, let's do this because some people, especially about businesses, people just see them as business for latest whatever the thing is. Of which, when you see the future, when understand, let's keep the 200. So we've got ideas as different. And I had to let people. In fact, Amanya Babo were my friends.
Sure.
So I had to let some of my friends go. Outlam, my pele in the land out. You go. On the side. I mean, I think I'm like an ensign city and kulanga gamnandi. So
okay.
People have said things about me. People I'm okay. I just don't mind.
Okay. Zikhona challenges zobungcebe.
Yeah.
Zikhona challenges zorana a business yomnqambulo. Then iba khona moment whereby sometimes as challenges zifika ngexesha elinye. Ukhona unyaka onjalo kuwo?
Yeah. Umzekelo, the business on its own, like businesses qala sizenze bengathi.
Okay.
First of all, you are the business is you.
Okay.
And then unfortunately kufikela xesha lo masithi lofanele besehlathini, and when xa ndisehlathini
okay,
100% kuba nzima yonke into, kuba nzima kwa uyothatha ii-orders zam zemithenqambulo, everything like that. So xa sezisiqine lo hlobelo okanye kuthiwa abantu bashushu, like there's December time honestly when abantu bavese bashushe bonke abasebenzi. I've got people and abantu baqesha I think around 11 right now. Yeah, but and now I'm busy on the side, like there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
You know, like, gee, first of all, kubi, enanzi kwa sheba na mabandu apa ngoku nyanzi banjonga abantwana because bobomi obo.
Yeah.
The other one, but luckily for him now, I've got a very strong daughter. Yeah,
Okay.
I've got a very strong daughter. She's proven many a times that she can take care of business in my absence. So the veske ndicele yena nje kwezinye izinto bajonga fine. Uba ubani nobani benze into eBC hamba ukhangela ubani kuthi wena uyakwana do this, because I always have so lumkele because I've learned over the years that these things do happen every season, every December. Like they get to drink a lot because they know that I'm back anyway.
Okay.
Because I'm not there. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, so at least in the safe country.
So the firstborn daughter.
That's my firstborn. Yeah, my number one.
Sure. Okay. So uthethe ngemoto. One of the questions that I wrote here was, do you still remember the first car that you bought?
Yes, it was a Mazda 323.
Okay.
Hatchback.
Okay.
It was maroon, beautiful car. Yeah,
Yeah.
No.
Sure.
And not in that emotionally because it didn't happen.
Okay.
But at least I feel like saying this because maybe some of the things we say today will have from Zone. There was a Kokseku MNK back then, Mazda 23. So I think yamoshakala imoto yam koko kwama ngobusuku and stuff kufanele kumnandi, and I was not even drinking. Yeah, when cha dane chomi man uzosithatha ukuthi uzosithatha kusendawo ethile ngoku yakona, and then it was fun. So my car had a problem, your money cima kunyanzela kubani bandicimile endaweni eflat sawupusha ke ngoku bandimise egqwetheni yakona so ndizawukhava. So
Okay.
ndayimise endaweni eflat, and then one of the ladies in the car said, no, I can drive. So ndiza kickstarter mna pushani nina zawukhe ngoma ndimona amandla mosazawunceda. Okay, fine. The person pressed in accelerator after kickstarter nyana to press the accelerator, and the car just went ukwehla ngomazi edle ekhaya uyotsho ezantsi uyotshona emihonyweni just like that.
Like uthini akabambi brakes
akathini
akathini?
brakes akabambi handbrake akathini na, she just pressed the accelerator ukwehla ba.
Then uthini kuye wena ke xa ufika noba uyaleqisa nawe?
Yeah, ndafika imoto zilele ngomqondo.
Bo.
And it was just that mess. What? You know, and I learned from that because I'm inside Kukuli motor and first of all, the car can be drive, I can drive it, it's drivable. But ibojokile
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
and then but I can still drive it, and kukude kwa 12 kunaphondlala khona okay fine I can drive it. This and ukhona utata wayiphaka futhana kwa namayilungisa imoto. Let me just drive it, take it try.
Okay.
But the ladies even go kuba kusanovusa imoto zamisa imoto zam. So emveni koko yandifundisa into ethi ingase ndisekona bakhumbuza abafana abasebancinci, especially umuntu oqala banemoto or sajonge uyigcini lakho. Just don't.
So hikes abantu amalady.
So
kickstart isintombi.
Sudlala ngemoto.
Okay.
So yenza into konwaba imoto. You understand?
Okay.
Yes, as much as bamnoti mina because I saw them once and we became friends. Yeah, sure. Yes, and babe bhatala. I won't lie, babe bhatala. So but ke kudlala at the end of the day, because if angazange ndimthembe umuntu engamaziyo to give a car to engazange mbone driver, because I just tried to akuzozunyanisile kodwa and ke ndifuna umuva kule ndawo ndikuyo, and then that was it. Lost it like that, but ke wanivusela la tata after 2 months or so, and then I got my car back.
Okay. So now let's singene kweli cala lamadoda. If you had to write a book about men, ingathini title yayo?
Yeah. Men of today.
Yeah.
Or just men generally.
Just men in general, before we get to the men of today.
Hey, I don't know about the title, but there's a lot of things that I would like to teach the men out there.
Okay.
Yeah. As one of the things I mentioned here is that done from by 13.
Okay.
But today, when I speak to young men, I always say, Suzala kakun.
Okay.
If bunayo a chance, just don't.
Suzala at all.
If you are funuzala, you can zala knowing 1, 2.
Yeah.
Don't make that mistake. So Tina, when you see a beautiful one, a beautiful girl, and disc.
Okay.
Back then, disc.
Okay.
Because
Kummithisa. Okay.
because we thought at the time that uyamgcina kanye umenzo wakho by doing
Umithisa,
that,
okay.
as if writer off that other men will not notice or see her or whatever the thing is. And as time go by, I realized, like, yona ndingekhoyo ke lesa sasilandika yabona. This thing of being a player, just don't. Just don't.
Okay, no, andikuphikisi ne. Iyafana nomuntu rich, yabo.
Yeah.
Fika umuntu rich ufika sihleli singamajita se. Asiko rich most. Athi majita imali ayibalekanga.
And it doesn't bring happiness.
Yabo. Silambile thina asinayo imali. Yena unayo imali usemalini yena. Uza kuthi lento nditsho ba umhlambi I think to a lot of men when you go to them and tell them bana andithi wo uyiplayer ne.
Yeah.
But xa usithi ubuplayer busebenzi bajonga wena bathi that is
Yeah. No, I get a lot of that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to lie to people out there and say I was never a player.
Okay.
I played.
Okay.
Now I played. I mean, as I say, I became popular at school at the age of 13.
Okay.
You see, when I got to 15, man, the ama just tell I'm quite like, yeah, sure, this is me. So, yeah, so I know that I sin now. Yeah, it delays a lot. Ebomini bethu thina abafana babana ngamadoda because uyawufanele uyaqaphela ngoku baninzi amantombazana aphumeleleyo out there that are doing. I'm not saying amashida awaphumeleli, but I think asingala pace kanye ngale ngelifuthe fama siyangale empumelelweni ngamantombazana empumelelo because we're busy playing. You understand?
Yeah.
Kansas City, just don't, because I'm not Logisa. You invest a lot of energy in that thing. How you notice whether the energy that you put into that thing. But it means energy in the player because you want to make sure that everything is in order.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to even stand like what can Barcelona is in Share. Not in the summer palm West Field. Once in the Tana. You just want to practice those things. I mean, look at that energy. Look at the time. Unnecessary, honestly speaking. We should be doing a lot of things with that time.
Yeah.
No go pes wish abana mwana mazana so to maz bana nothile babuna nothile uphuma esikolweni esithile xesha elithile and then uzadibana kula kona because uyandlela ihambayo. I mean, you're studying. You see? So
businesses needs ngezaziphume pha kula ngqondo.
The proposal okwakuhamba uplita. I mean, you could come up with a lot of business proposals. Okwakuba uzenze shoba ngoloni bule rejector but you get rejected once in business okanye in whatever you're trying serious ubuyumva kumahasuka
kodwa uyakwazi umuntu uphoqwe intombi eyi-1 50 times andizomncama
uphinda but when it comes to into ezibalulekileyo we don't do that.
Yes.
So we should change our focus into business as positive.
Yeah.
So that because whenever I speak to the young men, honestly, I always say it will be great. I think you're not demanding to be successful at a young age. Be successful at a young age, drive your Mercedes at 24.
Okay.
Be okay, and it's doable. It's not like studying zenzek. And unfortunately, and ibone kakhulu kubafana abakhulele ngasedorophini kakhulu lona le bujonga bayazenza, they are successful at a young age, they are doing their things, and then thina lokishini those khula kunawe zinjena, but the focus is on different things all together.
Inoba yintoni?
Ilokishi doesn't teach us much.
Lokishi.
Yeah, ilokishi doesn't teach us much. Abafana base andithi apha ikhona le ikhona kubambalo. I will say it. And ndicinga manje igonyela ukuthi bambalo ndinalo because I've done my research over this.
Okay.
Otata baklusa konyana babo eMonti okanye edorophini.
Okay.
Very much.
Than up.
Even up sekolukiwe honestly speaking, you don't see fathers there.
Yeah.
Only 1 2 nalapho zoyezeshushu otheqi okanye ufuna nje umntu awehlala nochomi bakhe basele. It's not like they are there to teach
involved,
you, to give you to speak to you and give you that love, because that's another thing that we are lacking. Asilinike uthando ezilokishini thina. Otata base baphaya ndabona beyakhona nyana bengabakhwetha bayisabe okay son. You never get it out agodini man.
Yeah,
that is it. So umuntu doesn't get the love of which umntana nophi na nointomazana noindodana umntana uyalifuna uthando umntana uyafuna uxelela uyathandwa nangutata wakhe na. The child wants to be hugged uthi uyayifuna la kiss ku forehead. Let's give them those things. You understand? Mna ndizibukele over the years, hence many people always say I raise my children differently. Abantu bazumntana intomazana kakhulu. And I always say no, I think ndifunde kakhulu kwabani udibana nabo kwezindawo ndiyamakuzo. Sure. This kind of love and I love this. And lo mfana nyani xa ndibuzayo kuthiwa hayi wenza into ethile usendaweni ethile ama yo these boys have achieved a lot at a very young age. And ke ngoku azodlala ngelegacy yabazali bakhe throughout of which as lokishini chances are people play with the legacy of their parents.
Yeah. Ish. So What do you think should change? Because Yani, you were touching on a lot of things, and Tina Sikura are surrounded by taverns. Taverns ngaphambili ngasemva yabo, and most of the time because tavern ngamadoda.
Yes.
More than abafazi. Babakhona but i-majority ngamadoda. And sibancinci sikhula sichekisha ubana if akekho utata endlini uzazikhangelela utata endleleni. Yeah, and then ubona ba ngathi lona xa isele unento ezihlekisayo mhlamba abantu bayamrespect okanye fights uyazilwa uyabahlaba abantu, and then I think you grow and aspire to belong because you don't have a guidance endlini. So what do you think could change uba just the idea of fatherhood from the young, from indanga zethu? What do you think they should change in terms of being fathers to abantwana abalandelayo?
Yeah. I think one, we see a chance to change izinto zangaphambili. As I say, fathers were never involved. Okay. Fathers should be involved.
Okay.
Fathers should go to those zasesikolweni, the sports, the donas, zasesikolweni, everything. One. The abantu abanento number two. I always put it like this. The reason why ikululu fumana as a role models zingotsotsi zingalababra ngeke 3 to 5 I yakona bafika bashaye indondoni naqwa kuphume iphethe spam sifaka up qhuma yosho ngiRomani yandenzela le. Understand? It's because those people are involved. They are there in our communities and they speak to the young.
Okay.
Yes, when they come to the young and say Mashita, they're saying chongele mo kanhla le moto nanzi clipper nanzinanzika, so they give umdaqoma you I just want to be like him and ukuphi imali from, you understand, so exactly what is being needed. So abantu abanento mabaye kunyusa ifestival abanye vulela abantwana as if every young boy utsotsi kanye selipara already. That is wrong, because you'll notice that ibukhona umuntu okhoyo apha ekhlaleni kuwe who's driving a Mercedes or a big car. Ifestival zalamntu evaziphezulu is closing windows because akafuna uba part of an environment although ehlala lapho ungena kwakhe yadini uvale gate. Yeah. Because this person doesn't want to be involved in everything that is happening in this community.
But would you not say, Bana, it has worked for them because kunyanzeleke ba baphume outside for them to acquire those things? Yes. And then ke ngoku abai understanding dobana I should now that ndikweli cala. Abai ayifiki kuba into ethi mandikhe nditsala umuntu oyi-1.
Everyone is looking at you. Every young person, yeah. Whenever, if the way you know, if you are growing up, out there. Yeah. Give that child, give that one boy a chance. The husband, a week ago, Tina, in the better is that Sasno put a family moto. Sasno put a on Saturday, I will do this, and you cannot do wrong in the eyes of a putban at all, no matter what hand. Because when I'm because not everyone is bad out there. Okay. So don't close your gates. Don't close your yes, for security we are reasons out, but I'm closing for security, it's understandable. Yeah. But so valela ngomntana ngaphandle. Okay. Ukhona liyi-1 obawula nezincwadi zantwana wakho belapha efunda but wamuka uyamazi bomkile mntana wakho ngose-university. Sure. But uyazibawela okwancwadi zakho, uyabawela kwakuthetha nawe just to understand how did you get to be like this. Though if the young are listening to Otsotsi, then that's the way to go for them. Yeah. Unless other people lend them an ear, give them the talk, make them understand, no, you can do better. Yeah. But because fathers are absent and that is the wrong thing.
And yabona ndisoloko ndithetha lento xa ndidibana nomntu or that has an invested interest in men ndobana there's actually a war against men. Yeah. Number 1, amadoda amaninzi abanjiwe. Number 2, amadoda amaninzi akwi-drugs. Number 3, amadoda amaninzi asestratweni like awakho right inhloko yabo. Then number 4, amadoda amaninzi afuna amanye amadoda yabo. So now there's nothing wrong ke Galeri. Yeah. Cha, I think what ingathi aba bashekileyo aba ba ngathi kuphela aba banyathelayo bathi ndimile apha andijiki. Ngathi la madoda angajikiyo ngalaphelayo ngoku because imajority if awubanjwanga zi-drugs, if awutshayanga drugs usestratweni yabo bambalwa nasezikerke
into ezixabisekileyo zizungelezwa ngamaqonya, into ezibalulekileyo zizungulwa impehla. Yeah. everything engathi ingaphuhla has got its own enemy.
Yeah.
So the minute you start making a change, the minute you start moving forward, the minute you start uvela,
Yeah.
something will want to track you down.
Okay.
Regardless of what. Hence, akufunekanga uyeke. You have to push on. If you believe in God, you need to push on.
Yeah.
Keep on pushing. You don't stop
Okay.
at all.
Yeah.
Because regardless of how difficult things get to be, amadoda awamelanga uthi uye kuphupha.
Yeah.
If you're still breathing, then keep dreaming and make it a reality.
Yeah.
Either way. Akusibalula. And nobody ever said it's going to be easy. Trust me. I mean, look at me. I've been pushed around. I think a lot of things. Even in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been taken to prison and back. I mean, but I'm still here.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know that isn't those Klabisa.
Okay.
And I know that they whoever was threatened by my existence out there made sure that I ended up wherever. But I'm still here.
Yeah.
And I'm still breathing.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what you drive it up on it, because the first thing, ne, and I think Kala, was this thing, your COVID. When COVID hit, nobody had changed the spectrum of business altogether, because number one, kunzima abantu bamabaphume bazothenga umnqambulo. Number two, kuthiwa makubuyeke ukoluko altogether. Ithini ingqondo yakho xa usive zonke?
Why kuthengiswa qala? I think it was 21 days something first.
Okay.
Kwathiwa no business, no nothing. In fact, yahamba yagqitha ke ngoku yayi-period ende.
Yeah, kwi-levels.
Awunokwazi because yes, kodwa bakunokwazi uthengisa i-takeaways. In fact, kwa-takeaway kwa fast foods.
I-restaurants zivalile.
Yes, everything was closed. Mind you, I've got people abaxhomeke kum bayeka abantwana, but abasebenzi kwabona, because ixesha besithe 21 days and gonna be back.
Yeah.
Now the calls are coming in, brother, there's nothing we can do. Yeah, bra abantwana banando etyendlini, okay, mfowethu in, yabona, khabupusha, khabusithi, fine.
Okay.
Hey, yasithwaxa i-COVID ayinje kancinci, that was a blow.
Okay.
That blow didn't just hit financially, but ibethe nasezingqondweni, mentally, like ufanele bajonga ndiyaphazamiseka ngokuthothi like I've got a house in NU8.
Okay.
Okona ndizivalele pha yabona ndedwa ndingajonga ndifuna uphazanyiswa. Ndiyabona nawo manje ukuthi akuyahambeka jonga, I don't want to,
Yeah.
because andiyama zama ndithi ndiyaphi na.
Yeah.
Yabona, and I don't want ndiyalala into ndiyayika ecaleni because andiyaba ibulela kakutheni andifuna uzi-involve nabantu bam ndifuna ungena suzungena apha, don't.
Yeah.
But the positive of it, because honestly, the minute kwathiwa kungathengiswa, yeah, we went there. Senza kakhulu, sapusha kakhulu futhi.
Sure.
Kwakwi challenge ke ngokubana kuthiwe no, abantu abanoza apha bazotyela apha. You have to deliver.
Sure. Okay.
Kama ndiyaqhuma ndifikelwe kaninzi ngamapolisa kuthiwa ndiqhuma abantu bayafika, there's nothing I can do. I'm trying to say sana ukuza, but abantu baza apha because akufika delivery le ndaba kuza baphele bezozithathela because azide zifika deliveries.
Okay.
Yeah, because sasokola kwale into engikho lula,
Yeah.
Yeah, but we pushed. After COVID, I'm not clock. It was a relief when things cooled down. Government la wathi kanithela into enzenzileyo ngalanya kuyi-1 after COVID ingathi bendize ngomsindo omkhulu ungasenza ukuthi bana lamsindo qho.
Okay.
Because I did a lot of
yeah.
things, a lot of wonderful things.
Okay. So then wase nazi again kwezwe kuthiwa se-EFF uba mawuvotelwe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yenzeka 2020.
2021.
Okay,
That
sure,
was
sure.
2021, yes.
Okay.
Local government elections.
Okay.
In 2021, I think 1st November 2021. Yeah. And then I was arrested. I was in prison by the time of vote and Kokalab.
Yeah.
But I knew that in Sepalin anyway. So, if I win, then I come back and become the councillor.
Okay.
So yeah.
So what happened? Because there were a lot of things that were being said. Uphuma nasemaphepheni, kuthethwa ngento yobana biggest advocate ithi le case yakhe izayihoya ngokwayo. Yonke ethini ubanjelwe ndoni?
Ndibanjelwe umfana ona 17 years.
Okay.
Wase Fort Mare.
Okay.
Enanibuluse ngo 2018. I think around 2018, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was those cases because there was a case. There was a person endingavani naye kuba bantu bokwaluka
Okay.
If I may just sum it nje kufutshane,
Sure,
it's
sure.
all politics,
Okay.
honestly. Ulwaluko lungenwa zi-politicians, unfortunately, because there is a lot of money so elwalukweni, and I became a gatekeeper ethile mhlambe mna ekhutshwe ekutyiweni kwale mali.
Okay.
Yabona? So I ended up ndingathandwa, and ke ngoku I'm always on the side of the people.
Okay.
I'm always on the side of ingcibi namakhankatha, because I still believe that ngabona abantu benza ulwaluko more than anybody. Yabona?
Okay.
So akunokwazi ukulungiselela, for instance, uwena ozawuvizithela nje abakhwetha for 5 minutes kodwa lwawuhlala phaa yena mntu akalungiselelekanga. So there were those nto ezininzi. So there was this one guy, ndicela ungalibizi nje igama lakhe. So we never saw eye to eye with me.
From the charm.
So he used every nto nje anokwazi yenza. Kama mna ndothuka because le case wayawazi yayiseyiphele kudala.
Okay.
Laphinda never kuthiwa nebuze ivululano lephinde yavuka phinde yakhutshwa court because there's no case here.
Okay.
Lo mntana unawo amaphepha, the mntana uziswe parent, everything is in order here.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
But ndathi mna ukothuka kwam ndothuka amagqwetha eze-excuse one lokuqala. Why are you excusing yourself? Hey, le case yakhe inkulu le.
Yeah.
I mean, le case kudala iphume ecourt imane iphela lena, there's nothing enkulu apho kule nto, because apha lo mntu lona uphilile, akho nto itheni inkulu le case yakho. Ndahletyelwa kacaba no manje bebekhe babizwa yakona bobekwa kwahlaliswa meeting mayene ngoyiki because this case is too huge, ingenele nango premier, ingenele nango ministers, so it was, and it became a big case.
Okay.
How is it a big case?
Yeah.
This is not a big case. Only thing I did not think much of the law, I trust with justice system in South Africa. This is not a case. Okay. And there is umthetho okhoyo umzekelo ngoku 16-year-old you look.
Okay.
And uqale ngalanyaka kanye ndibanjwa ngawo that 16 years makuluki, everywhere you went.
Yeah.
And it's not like it was a big deal into koluka kwa 17-year-old, because the only thing we were told from the beginning is that mna makabe ne paper.
Sure.
So the boy had a paper. Where he got the paper, I don't know, and I don't care.
Yeah.
That is not my part. Because libhalwe Department of Health. Ubulithatha kubani andilazi nam. And engoqala. And it was not like, and zonke ingcibi zazibolusa, but I was targeted for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then ndifuna undithathe ngale mini, because ngale mini ke ngoku uthathwa ngayo uwenza ntoni?
Ngale mini ndigwetywa ngayo.
No, ngale mini uthathwa uyovalelwa.
It was not much of uvalelo because ndansolusa. Lamfana ndandimolusa, that was 2018 when I was charged for the case.
Sure.
Ndandisolusa, and then I received a call from umuntu othi unomntana oselita. I was like, elita, hey, mamela man, and it was a Monday.
Okay.
Did you know ndicela uxolo because ngoku nje bufona ngoku mna shi message apho kumuntu okhoyo apha kumendlini, because mna ngoku ndisemahlathini and ndiyojonga abakhwethe bendiboluse over the weekend, so I need to do this, and naturally ngisazafumana chance encinci.
Okay.
Andicenge lo mama, ndicela uze man, ndifuna ukubona, ndifuna ukuhlezi mathethe nabuso ngobuso. Andicenge kumfanele manje bamasiye man, lo muntu ukhangeleke desperate lo.
Sure.
Nyani siye kasifika yanga amapolisa la. Yakho ndizobanjwa, and then for this case ndizama ukukhulisha amapolisa ba why ndizobanjwa lona exactly, because the act states clearly that if the person is under the age of 18 then there must be parental consent. Okay. So this child had a parental consent. Into le ndimamela yona exactly. Yeah. Because I will never just intern nabantu molusa. I don't do those things. Okay. I find in Thomas okubamba qhathini thina sikwanokwazi thina sithunyelwe straight kwa ebhisho kwathoma urasta bazibamba urasta. Now bese uzafika unedress thina ziba uthubana thina ndazicheba itrend ahafana masam. Kama when advocate Masimini, because I called to advocate Masimini there and then wabafonela nsela phela ngene emotweni nabo, but khawuze ngokwakho advocate uzokanye ufone nomtshotshisi, because thina sikwazi umnika nebail, asikwa nomkhupha lo mfana ngoku uba kunofika ovelanikazi yethu engekho eseleni yena lona umuntu singaxolisa unenze iqidi, because sifumene into isuka phezulu straight ngabana ngazange sethe nothetha nabe upoliseni, but please enzani sho lo muntu leseleni lo. Yeah. So fortunately, the following day, because I slept there, kwafika notata womntana sacaba siyabanjwa so bayi-2. And then the following day saphuma ngebail. But ke utata womntana, they turned him on the way, and then he became the state witness.
Yes.
So
yeah. And then it must have been tough. The business was continuing.
My daughter kept everything going.
Okay.
Prison system is not that intact, I'm sorry to say, but I call that intact. Okay. Because I had to go to the adjust and say, okay, fine, this is happening. Now I'm here. Gone. The only thing I insinda kakhulu, honestly, at the time is that I'd made a lot of promises to the people for a vote.
Okay.
And I promised people A, B, C, D, and F, and now it's like I'm disappointing a lot of people in Diabanjo, and there's no way out of this. I'm going in, fine, okay. I sent the person who I sent Nopalawam at the time, hey, just go to the people and explain what is happening.
Okay.
And fumana nomnye umntu to go epalini, because I still believe we can win. So we're left with a few weeks.
Okay.
I think that arrogant kakhulu okanye ignorant. I'm not sure which words to use, because then if many deal EVN eyayithetha ngam kucaba kuthethwa ngam ekansilini by City Hall, I was like asaka. And I and awukhona kanti ke insuku zami sezibaliwe.
Okay.
So ndahamba and I went to prison. The first thing I did on the first day of arrival in prison, I just said, okay, fine, I can run everything from here.
Okay.
The only thing I need is a phone.
Sure.
You see, I need my phone. I need a phone.
Yeah.
And then 1, 2, my SIM card was sent in. I got my SIM card because I said I don't want any other SIM card. If phone yona ngayifumana niba yiphina, but the SIM card yona. Kodwa ukho umuntu nomfonela that ukhona. Yabo. Ndafonela umuntu wazanayo ngoku SIM card yami, ndafumana SIM card yami.
Yeah.
And then even go kwathiwa ndithi phone kwathiwa imali khona, that no, that's not a problem. The following day got a phone. So yeah, so I just called my daughter, told her what to do. Yeah. So everything went smoothly. Ayingathi ndikhona wona ngiyakhona. Yeah. And then I had landa abantu abanoko abasupportayo, because umuntu wayefuna ukuthatha deliveries wayazi bana bantu each about deliveries, and so APC just went and did that. Exactly. Thatha inyama uyisenda unethili yofaka efridge, because as fridge zakho inakala izakho isakala, because making orders ezinkulu ngoku kuba ngeJanuary mhlawumbe. So
Yeah. Okay. Okay. It is hectic, man. I'm trying to imagine. Mhlambi ukwaziwa sometimes uyazaziwa endaweni, like from here eMdantsane uyazazi ba nobungaya kwephi na unit khona umuntu ozokwazi. It's a difficult thing sometimes ukufika etrongweni. Ufumanise kanye babe khona abantu babekwazi ba.
not quite.
Okay. So you had to,
What they did is the band place far away from home. Yeah, far away from home. Kama nathi ngicela that please can you just take me to Fort Jackson prison?
Yeah.
So that I can be closer to home. Akwavunywa at all. You know?
Yeah.
So I was taken far. And nafikela fast bajonga akukho kwamntu ndimaziyo abantu balapha, akukho kwamntu ndaziyo at all. Yeah. So it was that bad. So I think ezinye izinto kuthetha, because I had to ngumshela ngathi angandingathetha nalo.
Okay.
Into ethile ngayifumana njani, into ethile yamanjani yabona. And then it started there. And then at least bazoqala unirespecta kahle even abanye abafana abapha ngaphakathi, after knowing who I am. And after reading the papers and everything.
Okay.
Hey, who are you?
Oh, amaphepha yafika ba?
Ayafika amaphepha pa. People have got TVs there, people have got phones there. Social media, so they saw the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so kwangona kuqala attention, because mnam ndothuka kuqala ndisekwi ufika kwathi mosiqala ku-isolation.
Okay.
Because of i-COVID yayise kokusekho lana bana xa usuka ngaphandle, you could have to stay in an isolated place for a few days. But ndothuka kusekhona ama-prison not andibiza ngeseneni. Okay, Siko, ufuna ntoni Siko? Yasuke kunento eninzi manje niyacaca uba angathethi umuntu ngicaba ndithini, because these people don't know me. And can't ndibanjwe ngento edibe nombutho whereby uzathi EFF lena ndibanje lokanye am EFF ndibanje just as Andile Siko. So later on ndabizwa ngumphathi wetrongo ndingagqibi nalo veki ndipha realize uba ubani ndimalise uEFF hey case yakho inkulu fondini. Sibona sithunyelwe emails nangwa Floyd oshivambo apho inensilelo yenzekana no. Okay, now let me ride the wave and no choice here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, then I got the respect, and everything went smoothly.
So you have been cleared ngoku you are good to go?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good. I only stayed there for a few months, 2-3 months.
Okay.
On the third month they had to let me go.
Okay.
Because ndibe ndisenza nezanto. Yes, I was under ukhomko, but zandibe ndisenza zanto zomana ukuthiwa kuyoklinwa okanye uyothina bendisiya xa ndiyokuba can't and sign kulaa ncwadi yabo, otherwise there was nothing else.
Hey, because la prison ikhona ku YouTube, la prison ufuna ugooglisha Art of Survival. Khona pha la madoda athi kuvezwa into and then babeyibaxa man ba thatha ifollow yakho ukhupha isibindi somuntu.
Yeah, prison is not a child's play.
Yeah.
Prison is not child's play. I can never lie to anyone and say because I said for me things went smoothly that omnye umntu will survive okanye things will go smoothly. I'll be lying to the youth out there. Akumandanga. And when you see the young people abangena pha baza le ntwana kanjani isizelwa ndim. I mean kule meko nam and isizela le ntwana le you see because everything that is used to itshintshile ngoku uqhela ukutya ngamaxesha athile onwabe but ngoku ngo2 o'clock uyiqibile utyisa para 1 done uyambona emveni ngoko that uyampakuzela nje kapha yakona kurongo yonke into uyasetyenziswa wenza izinto apha hey this is not it so ayondawo right yona I wouldn't like it even for my worst enemy.
Okay. So speaking of EFF, so, if you could sleep uhambe uyolala uvuke ngomso kuthiwe izandla zikuwe ngupresident. What's the first thing that you would change?
President of the country.
Yeah.
Damn. I'll make sure that indidoncola nengcambi capitalism in South Africa.
Okay.
And make sure that South Africa is a socialist state.
Okay.
Similar to Cuba, similar to China, for instance, because we need to nationalize everything in South Africa. We need to nationalize the mines. We need to make sure that urhulumente unamandla more than on our business. Because that is what is being done wrong in South Africa today. There's the Rupert's families, there's Oppenheimer families that are controlling every means of survival, like of production, which is totally wrong. A core family from inamandla apha urhulumente. That is done wrong. I will change that. I'll make sure that there's equality between umdomnyama and umhlophe. The gap between abantu abanento and abantu abangenanto is too huge. So we need to value at some point. So we need to empower young people more, for instance, nowadays. Things like this, you sitting here doing this podcast, it's very important. It needs to be done. These are some stories that need to be told. So you need to be equipped. You need to be funded. Baninzi abantu out there they've got beautiful ideas, but as sabonakala indlela nabantu ababafundayo anymore, it's like those things are things of the past. But now you don't see them. So I believe I would change those. Crime in South Africa. I think it's one of the things that I'll make sure you're on 101% kuyo. Ayinje kancinci ndidonqula nengcambu. Drugs, you understand? Because iyabrashwa indaba ye-drug in South Africa. Kubethwa amaphara kuyekwe i-drug dealers that you know. So so it's one of the things that I'll make sure that I'll make a puppet ka minister of police out there. The person who just want to be famous on TV. I want the person who's about to do action and make sure that crime idoncuka nengcambu, drugs ziyakhutshwa nengcambu.
Corruption yonke la nto yakhona.
Corruption I'll out with it. I normally say when I speak to people, I say that's also corrupted. No, I'm uncorruptible. I'm not those people. It's not like I've never been promised money, get back. I've seen those things happen. But I always say, this is totally wrong. It just goes, ngapha kwantoni komntwana enguye. Umntwana enguye nje esisiqu nandiwe yang into yokuthiwa ndihleli tyandedwa. I always believe that masityeni sonke. So that we can all be. Because I'm nothing. Nobody's uphila yedwa komntu ulandika indaba. So we need to go to slingane. So that I will do.
Hey. Phofu noba most abantu bathetha kamnandi one but mina ndinako ukukholela kwezinto zenzayo because a lot of times we have seen izinto that you start from scratch and then they turn out to be something big, something huge. We've seen you nasez TV sometimes nako boxing uvele nako TV napha bese yabona la hlobo lakhona you I believe Bananyani, given the chance, a lot of things would change because I think up in Tanzania, majority crime kunye ne drugs. I believe bana if kuno deal ne crime, could deal ne drugs is ngacutheka level yamaphara because uyakwazi umuntu brother yakho right. Boom.
The youth is being ignored.
Cool.
I always put it like that, and maybe I'm looking at it at a different angle. I don't know, but I think youth ignore cool. It's about you to pack amuzikhangelela kanye uthina. There's not. Hence I'm saying thina sikhule kukho ezi groups zemiculo kukho into ezenzekayo activities ezigcina busy, but there's nothing today. Amabala biyelwe yakoni most yawo. There's no activities there. Only a few go to those. You understand? So youth need to manyelwa. Youth need abantu abaza because I think laphelela xesha when a child say I want to be a DJ, I want to be a singer, I want to do a podcast, for instance. Yes, because my mother will say, "What? I don't," as if it's nothing, pambili. But look at the podcasts that are done overseas. They are generating a lot of money. Understand, which is umdu can survive, and in fact, appeal with what you're doing here today. So let's say ulusha lufuna umanyelo, because some are just rapper, you see, and then they are being ignored though, because and then you don't listen to the message that the person is bringing on. I'm like as much as but I do listen. And I say, but there's a message into this, because I still believe that that kind of a music is also poetry, but in a different way. So
sure.
Yeah,
I remember this one time. Equal question of it. What kind of music do you listen to? I remember this one time. On the Tate Stele, when they sat down, hey, for Kali Veska Nasty Sipa, I do the vest and it's gonna yeah. So you listen to hip hop?
I listen to hip hop a lot. I listen to hip hop even in the Yalape. I listen to this. I'm not sure what it's called, and the film is wrong. But I listen. I used to love Olandeka Kakul or Osembone, for instance, listen to their kind of music. I listen.
Okay.
Kakul.
Okay. Is it only hip hop or you listen?
I think hip hop Kakul.
Okay.
Hip hop kakulu, especially as the scene today. All one as underground. The Tana kakulu is underground.
Yeah,
I listen to those guys kakulu. Yeah. Because I think when I fell in love with this, yes, as a poet, obviously, I was there. Okomzwa Kembul and all, but Unontsundu, I'm not sure who sings that song.
Unontsundu uculwa abantu.
Bruh.
Yeah.
When I first heard that song, and when I first heard even Osembone, for instance, now at the Puma Mall, it was performing there. What? There's people of Tanzania. Damn, I love this. So I'm on the Bible 2 games again, or sobs. I listen to those boys. Cool. So I'm by 2. Sometimes, I mean, even my daughter, I was like, Tata, you listen to the so we come from somewhere and now we are this old. And I was with my mommy in the Mautela Queens. No. As much as Bandimtala, but no. I'm not that old.
Yeah, I don't know if music better than the better. I know. Man, I think from I don't want to take a lot of your time. Oh, sure. I wanted to ask another thing. Is do you think that the government should regulate in the way
Ulaluko is regulated.
Already?
It is regulated from the years of 2000. They say they've regulated it.
Okay.
I think that's one of the things that we've always been fighting about, because Ligam is using regulating. You understand? There's a database.
Sure.
There's those things. And when I say, where are these things that I'm talking about?
Okay.
Because to go and lie to the public is a very easy thing, but classes they are not there. I remember I went once to India ISAP show, and then chairperson of House of Traditional Leaders was addressing people. They're saying that by training more than 500. And I was like, where are those people?
Yeah.
We are lying to the people right now because there's no surge.
Okay.
To just lie to the people. And then when we go out there and see the problems that are there currently, it just becomes so painful, because whether we like it or not, there are problems and those problems are taking the lives of the young men. And when you lose a life of a person in life, Jesus Christ, how did this get to be? Only because of this thing narrator on TVs, on radios. Unfortunately, those people are just doing it for the money, which is wrong. If you are freeway go N2 something, every season you see now, and for whatever reason, and it is wrong. It's not supposed to happen like that. So regulate on some that you just fully and then after that, that's the only regulation. By regulation one.
Okay.
Because now when I and saying the name, because okay, form a sign that is it. Nobody cares.
So how can you then prove you
don't have to prove. Nobody cares. I'm sorry to put it like that. When I say those, because no, but there should be a way. I tried many a times that kwezi ndawo kubhaliswa kuzo umzekelo umzali xa fika esithi mina ndizakolisa umntana wam, there should be a list, there should be a register, there should be anything to prove that you are in part of this thing. You went, uyile ku-workshops, umzekelo, at least you understand what not to do for the safety of abantwana. But there's no register. You can go to any clinic, or any one clinic to any 17 clinic. There's not a list of amakhankatha neengcibi. There's nothing. Nabani na ufike wathi ndiyingcibi, unikwe form and assign a group to him, but you've got the right.
Hey, there's a lot, man. There's a lot we have to work on, I think.
Yes, if abasemagunyeni banokhabaza momamela, because unfortunately people today, currently we are trying to form izinto esizibiza ngoba circumcision committees in every area, because this thing of abantu abajonge kurhulumente for ulungiso lwalokho is not going to happen. Politicians don't care. They just take the money and go. Now abantu kufuneka bathathe ulwaluko balibuyisele kube ezandleni, because kule past kule minyaka igqithileyo bazamile uyenza baba as politician, but ngoku zibuye umva kwazona because awutsitsi lo mbele ehlobo ecima uzawutsisa ngalo. Now ulwaluko is being ignored again, which means malibuyele ebantwini ke abantu bathatha into yabo bayoye ngokwabo. It's very unfortunate because so uzamile uthatha otata abathathu abahlanu belo area ba please botata mani nokwabo bakhwetha phaya abantu they want to get paid. Sabhatala ntoni, sabhatala ngubani, yakona, of which ibhlungu because there's like 80% of single mothers out there ezolusayo, so at least give them hope. Mabakhotyela abantwana babo babonwe bayazi uba safe nabo at the end of the day.
Hey, benikhe ndakubona futhi you were raising funds for abanye abakhwetha.
Yeah, I do those things a lot. Because xana uhamba ke fortunately into yabo yaziswa a year before. And then back then ndandingumntu azayibona nje imeko kwabo just to understand manyhani into ethethwa ngayo injalo na. But I didn't have a chance, and then this person raised it again by days baba nana bafama iphinda kuluke ezinye intanga zabo zongena abakoluki, because there's no way akos means. So ndaya thinking that maybe xa usitha means, what do you mean exactly xa usitha means? Ndayibona nyani imeko uba intlanga, and then I took it upon me, okay fine, masambeni nansi imali amana ukwenza amaphepha ukoluka nithenga ingubo niyoluka. As in today. It just depends on your mother. If your mother is saying yes, let's do it. Call your mother and tell her that Andile Siko, and this is what I'm saying. And the mother said yes, and then nyani the following day bayokoluka abafana. It's when ke ngoku xana iyofikelela kwi-point zokujisa fast, but this thing is worse than I thought. There's a lot of things that are going to happen. Ke ngoku mna ndidinga umuntu we-basics. I just do the basics ngolusile. And then ungumkhwetha ngokukhankatha will be taken care of inezinye zingenamsebenzi. Then when I receive a call by kunzima noba kungathi akunzima yongini, and then that's when I took it to social media. And ndayithanda because the response yabantu was overwhelming. Kama sathi sabakhupha emgidini with beautiful clothes. Some people even sent ezinye izinto ngosebephumile. Phela baphathela phaya.
Man, I think bambala man abantu, I wish a lot of people could. I wish nam if benisemandleni benokwazi uba involved, because I think ubomi bendoda budefinwa phayana. Kuba sometimes uyakwazi ukoluka uright, ungumntana oright, but then uphume phayana uphume uchaya sometimes uphume so ukwazi nothetha back kumzali wakho, so ukwazi nokuthi awuzuyenza into ethile lo hlobo. I wish ke ngoku ukuba sithi siyayifighta lento yezi crime nezinto, we could all invest our energy phayana and then try to uqoqosha umhlambi into ezinjalo, because I feel like if sinosebenzisana njengabanye abantu sebewelile sithi no man, we outside ukuyododa, but just to go there and be comfort sometimes to give counsel and so on and so on. I feel like a lot of things could change.
They could. They could. There's a lot of things esizenza wrong. Yazi otata bethu umzekelo babeqala bayosebenza before boluke. Beqala bophangela, and then because umuntu wayazi bantu ezokulusa ekhaya nzazolusa. So yayibafundisa irresponsibility loo nto zibekwa nje kuqala, because enye into ebangela kube njena ngoku umuntu selects that nto irresponsibility. Ndakhe ndathi if given a chance bekumele uba noba ngunyaka oyi-1 umfana umzekelo osandopasa ule grade 12 is given a chance to go to the army just to get some training nje. It's just for discipline, and I'm sure it would be instilled a lot of discipline. Just a year. Or else umzekelo kwa aba bolukayo ngoku sibe nento ethi awoluku ungenayo grade 12 at least, because that's another problem. Abantu babuya ehlathini bangasifuni isikolo, as if ngoku yena nto sipromoter yapha abantu babuye badelela abazali bathi befuna isikolo baqala into ezinye ezifana, which is wrong. That's why sinirhiba elingaka lamadoda ayinganayo kwa grade 12. It is wrong. Bekumele ba standard ezo, and we say thina zincibi, we don't touch you until you come with something from school. If you are doing grade 12, mayisuke esikolweni into etshoyo banoni ngamolusa kusho principal okanye sithi at least minimum ku grade 11 ku grade 12 ebabhizi mhlawumbe the whole year. At least we should be doing things like that, so that is enforce ukwenza into positive amongst abantu esihlala nabo, you understand? And then people should always visit ezandawo, because ngoku abantu bavisite kakhulu emahlathini ngabantu abanxilayo, abantu abatshayayo, and then abantu abahle abaright abaclean, they don't want to go there bahayi. And people are not even shy to say that, as if they're saying the right thing. Kanti la mntana uyufuna uva wena, because kuzafika lapha lithethe yonke le nto aphele hleka la kuba mandi kwelapha because unwaba xa kufike lapha kanti you as the person of uyafika amonwabise ambonise ba no, this is not the end of the world and we need you to come back, be this kind of a person, you understand? Khelususe phakathi kwabantu lwalukho. Yes, kwindawo ezininzi mhlawumbe kwezi ezilalini lubhetere, but apha limbi liyenzeka apha. Amahlathi lapha eMdantsane umzekelo ewodwa ayi-61 currently. La mahlathi ayi-61, i-40 yawo isecamkwendlela. Literally i-20 into lena isecamkwezindlu. Yabona ubuhamba nge-freeway uthi ubona amabhomo zonke ezanokuqala uphuma apha ngayakho ukuthi ubona amabhomo kokoko, ubona amabhomo uthi uqabele for Jackson uqabela ngaze embekweni, because nobody thinks that it should be into a sacred efihlwayo into lalokho. Kanti if they were taken to a place entabeni ehlobo lesentabeni isibasiwe entabeni manyana abafana, where umfana qala bathi komama xa ndiyithetha ile bathi sifuna baphekela ngokwethu abantwana bethu, you understand? Andifuna batyhola komama ndithi bayafekethisa kakhulu and they forget that kuzolungiswa umntu apha. Befama kuthunyelwe igrocery yakho, thona ukutya ihlathi ligcona inkuni, abogawula uzanikwa nje izembe wena abogawula uzenzele kuphi because awuguli, awusosigulana ukoluka kwenza besesigulana. Befama from the word go uyaziphekela, uzafunda uclean indlu yakho uzenzele yonke into ngokwakho, because nowadays ufika amagumba abafana emdaka iibhedi azondlulwanga zithe xhonqoshola, everything is wrong, because this person khange abe nayo kwa into ikhumbula bana ngoku ndifike kwenye position, yabona? Of which I believe coming from that into, and nexesha likhe lingathi luya extendwa kancinci lokwaluka, because this 3 weeks thing is not working, and then abantu always come and blame that 3 weeks, hayi suka ayikho le nto, that thing can be done in 3 weeks. You need to ulandekele. That's why you 6 months kudala, yabona, because wayifundiswa kwela xesha lakusima afundisa ufuya afundisa ukwenza yonke into, ngoku there's nothing we can teach in 3 weeks, because the focus is only on the wound, and that is wrong.
Because last question was, what is your advice to young men? But I think if they can listen to this is the
almost everything I said here is just an advice to them. Work at a young age, stop playing, please stop playing, and always know that indoda siyintsika yesizwe. I believe kwakudala there was a kumkani wasebhayibhileni yakhe yathuma kuthiwa yathi makubulawe abafana bangamadodana because they were a threat to his throne. Understand? It's because he knew that very well that amadoda zintsika zesizwe, isizwe sima ngamadoda. Once bakufa amadoda nakwesipheni isizwe sizosifile. And now that is what is happening currently in our country. Isizwe siyasifa ngokufa because kufa amadoda aphilayo afe engqondweni, which is totally wrong, and we need ukuthi siguqule lona leyo. So if one is listening to this and ubheka phambili, let's just work together. Let's find a way to give each other love. Let's find a way to give each other a hug. Sonke futhi, we need to give each other that. Let's find a way ubana umuntu ungathengi indoda kalilela kuwe uyohlekisa ngayo kanye uhleke enhlungu ngayo. Because that is why abantu bephela befela besifa ngaphakathi, because they know that I cannot say anything. Anokwazi ukuxela kanye ubalisa kwenye indoda enhlungu yami, ngoba lento izawuhlekisa ngami. Anokwazi ulila because ulila kwamathi hey kamjonga into la yenzayo. You understand? As if you are not a human being. Of which into kulila inyembezi zikhona kubani na, we are humans, we hurt as well. So let's just be strong.
Just nje yokugqibela ke ngoku xa damo abantu bedibana bathi ufana nabani, like a celebrity ekuthiwa ufana naye?
No, I don't get that. No.
Must DJ Fresh?
For real?
Awufana DJ Fresh?
Big Fresh, the big guy. No, nobody's ever said that to me. Nobody's ever said that to me.
No, man, jebe ndicinga uDJ Fresh. Awuzukuyiqaphela.
The mono fresh, the big guy.
yabo, especially okuthe oko fresh. Manibulele
For
wena
real,
bhuti
sure,
kakhulu
sure,
man.
man. No, thanks, bro. Nkosi kakhulu,
man. Hey, I've always ndixolile ngo.
Yeah.
Xolile. Ndicinga mna ba nawe uxolile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to think. I didn't want to make it sad. I wanna see. Yeah, I just wanted to keep it light, but also in information.
Yes, sir.
So I enkosi kakhulu bhuti.
Yeah, keep up the good work, man. Please, I want to see this in 10 years.
Yeah. Definitely.
Please.
I'm not gonna stop.
Sure, no.
Okay. Enkosi bhuti.
Thank you.
This has been the NayFul podcast, episode number 10 out. Sure. Yeah.
Again.